Gitu. Gotta go out.
That's like
cuz, bro. Sat there and watched the rejection, fam. Trying to get this damn Zoom link to come up. I ain't getting it. Good morning, everybody. Man. No, I know, bro. Oh, don't take them to the 90s, bro. But that's back when that boy was bouncing off 390, 450.
I paid 100 for
I don't know.
I think they were like 60.
It was at 390, 450. That's when I was looking at the 390s as a lot of. Oh. Yeah. I did. I don't know what you be listening to. I did. And then I put it in the group as well. I put it in the group. As I said, yeah, bro. Get 390 quick, da da da. All right, let me find my trading. I don't know what he did. He did some, but he didn't wait. Stop out. I'm thoroughly upset. What's up, y'all? Hopping on live. Let me share my screen in a second. Now all we getting is red cones. I can't even pull that.
That's random. I have poison maybe like once or twice. But like I don't know, like when I had it, of course it's miserable, but you know, just to try to like think about it, like trying to be positive, even when
Up 49% on a 390 put. Okay, somebody took it. Cause damn it, I did fooling around this Zoom. All right. I'm glad you up, Toby. Throw it in the chat. Letting folks know. Good. Sorry for my anger and emotional insensitivity this morning, y'all. I was watching Spy on a 1 minute. Saw I reject 394.50 like 3 times. I said, man, this is gonna be a good scalp opportunity with the stop loss at 395.17. Trying to get this Zoom to fool around and work. Really missed it. They up on them puts. I'm loving it. As long as y'all up, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Yeah, it's coming back up, so I could probably catch it. I'm not gonna chase. If it make a new low, I'll probably not. 394.50. Wouldn't have had no drawdown. That wasn't. All right, y'all. Good morning. Again, sorry for my disdain, my upset face. I was sitting here looking at Spy on my phone. I told y'all about the entry plan. I was looking at an even better entry off these rejections right here. These rejections of 394.50 with the stop loss right here. I didn't take it, just trying to fool around with this Zoom and everything, trying to get everything to work. Yeah, I would have been up over 70%. I was pull up a chain sitting next to me. Oh, look, now Spy is bouncing back up. So not gonna chase Spy. What I might do is if it does move back up to 392.92, if it rejects off of that, right? So we get a move like this to retest, and then we reject, then I'll go ahead and get it. See another leg lower. Oh. All right, let me throw this on IG real quick. Yeah. All right. Why you say that? You gonna re-enter? Yeah. You should be up. But that's if it pulls back up that hard. Yeah. Otherwise, it just makes a new lower day, and I'll just grab a new lower day and scout that out. That ain't no problem. It's all right. I'm still not tripping. Man, for y'all hopping on the Zoom, I'm not really gonna force anything. I'm not gonna trade anything too heavy. I doubled another account this week, 3 weeks in a row, and it's fine. And there's no need for me to realistically like risk a decent portion of the account today, right? So just gonna trade with profits. It's like we're about to, instead of making that move back up, we're coming down to retest this level now. So we had a pullback. Obviously, a lower high was put in. I'm pulling up. I'm really mad I missed that entry. Okay, it don't matter. On to the next. So if we get a close below 391.23. Let me see what the next level might even be. 390 calls at 390 calls at 166. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get in them right now. I'm going in real light. Like I said, doubled an account already this week. I'm not forcing nothing. Set a pretty good stop loss right here. So my stop loss, oh, that's the wrong one. Wait. I really want to wait. I'm gonna still let y'all know when I actually get in. But this is just me setting it up. So stop gonna be right here. Target. I'm gonna let y'all know when I fully get. Yeah, Quinn, I'm looking at the I'm looking at the 390s, bro. They're at 170 right now. I'm gonna get them. I'm getting in right now. All right, so I just got in 390 puts at 172. Yep, 172. All right, reason for entry was the close below this low. Stop loss is at 392, about 392.05. Try to find another level that could act as a potential take profit level. But again, I'm in 390 puts at 172 was my fill. Put that over here. Sure. 390p. 172. All right. Again, the reason for entry was this close below that original low level. It shows me it was about to start making another leg down. So that's in effect. My high is right, or my stop loss is this high of 392. So I'm gonna say 392.05 is my high level. My stop loss. 392.05. If you're in the Discord, I did share this Zoom link to my live on my IG. If you're in the Discord, you already are up on the 390 puts because I told y'all, well, not told y'all to get in, but I said if it closes below 393.25 to take an entry. So if you're in the Discord and you took the entry I gave earlier, then you're already up. Some people in the chat already said they were up 50, 60%. So this is a very late entry, but it's still a valid entry nonetheless. That's what I'm doing. All right. So right now, let's go ahead and pop this open. Now I'm just up 3% on the contract. I'll flip to a 15-minute chart, see if I can find a. Oh yeah, I forgot how low we are right now. It's gonna be hard to find a support. Oh. Let's go to the daily. This is tough. So that's a solid support at 387. SPY is already down $10 on the day. Contracts are currently down 3%. What's this? It's $9 move, $16 move, $13 move, 15. Okay, so we could see more moving to the downside. So the other thing I was talking about was SPY already made a huge move just with the gap itself. So I wasn't really wanting to trade it anyway, because it already made a huge move, right? So of course, SPY isn't going to drop $100. So the larger the drop or the more move that it makes, then of course, the less potential it has to continue that move. Because again, it's going to have some time where it stops or it can get halted realistically. So still in SPY 390s that expired today. I'm currently at break even on those. If you took the entry that I gave in the Discord, you would have entered off this candle and you'd be up. And then this is the entry I was looking at that I missed, trying to fool around with getting the Zoom set up. That's okay. So now we're pushing back up. What else is there? If y'all got any questions, y'all can throw them in the chat. If there's any tickers y'all are looking at, y'all can throw them in the chat. Tesla. Tesla makes a low below here, come back down to this level. Can you show what determined that 393 level? Yeah, bro. Give me one sec. All right. So when I put that 393, it was just this low that came in. So SPY opened up right here, right? Pretty much immediately dropped down. And then it set in a base right here at 393.05. The reason I put in the group chat that I would enter 390 puts on a close below 393.25 on the 1 minute is because we didn't have any of these candles close below there. So once we get a close below 393.25, given that these wicks came down 393.20, right, but all these closes are at 393.50 or so, and that was going to be my reason for, or that is the reason why I said under 393.25 you can go, right? And so we had a close at under 393.25 right here, right? So if you go off the Discord level I gave you, that's your entry candle, right? That's your entry candle off the level I gave in the group chat. Rest to y'all who got in it. I did not get it. What's next support for shop?
Sure took some that good. Bounced back in. They still bounce to that.
SPY. Shop over here. So next support for shop will just be a retest at 345. SPY on the 1 minute. SPY trade over here. Shop. So yeah, shop's next support 345. I closed all my shop puts after the first like 3 or 4 minutes of being open. So if you held, of course, I had those 370 put debit spreads. I had the 350 puts. So if you held those, then obviously you're up. But I didn't hold any of those. I went ahead and secured my profits. that SPY 390 off the last entry is at break even right now. So at break even on the last SPY entry, if you got up when I sent it in the Discord, I don't know how much you're up, but I know you are up. This stop loss at 392 because of this high. I'm gonna go ahead and move that stop loss down. So now, this is just me, my scalping sense, all right? So now I'm moving it down to this new swing high. So instead of this high, I've now moved it down here, and that's causing my risk to reward. Now, if I'm taking the profit at 390, my risk to reward is now 5.8 to 1. So if we make a new high above 391.33, then it looks like we'll continue up to 392, which would be why I would get out. And again, keep in mind that you can always exit the trade and re-enter a trade. Tesla alert. Tesla's about to drop. My Tesla alert just went off. About to drop, but that's only like a $4 move. That's nothing really worth chasing. I'll Tesla for the day. $22. Yeah, and then even if it comes back down, it might just retest 690. So it's not worth it. And same thing I was saying again with SPY. We had such a huge gap down that it kind of makes it less advantageous to take the trade. Switch back to my 1 minute chart. Again, I did enter 390 puts. Signal for the Discord was up here. Signal for the live was right here. So 390 puts, only up 3% right now. Moved our stop to right here above the last swing high at 391.33, which again is about a 6-to-1 risk to reward ratio. If our target is going to be 390. And if it does come back up, there's no problem with closing out and potentially re-entering. Shopify, for the guy who asked, did just make a lower high. So again, support currently is at 345. Tesla's moving down. Like I just saw that signal go off. So I think SPY should continue down as well. SPY just made a new low of the day. All right, so here's our original low, 396.3. Now we're at 396.1. What's the new stop loss on SPY? Quinn, look at the chart, my guy. It's this high above here. So 391, call it 391.40, just to have a little bit of extra wiggle room. Is the new price stop on SPY. I'm not using a percentage stop. All right, we're up 6% on that new entry on the SPY puts. I promise you, I'm so upset to say that when I called this shit up here. But I didn't get in up here and we weren't on the live, so it's good. But yeah, Quinn, just to break down that entry again. So the 3 different entries that I had for SPY today, I'll show you. So one, after I saw these 3 candles hold this support level, near the beginning of the open. So this was 6 minutes into the market being open. Seeing these candles hold that support, but none of them closing below. The lowest one closed at 393.45. So seeing that, that's when I put in a group chat SPY puts, SPY 390 puts under a close under 393.25, because that would signify that we actually are closing now below there and not just wicking. You don't want to get in off a wick, because you could just bounce back up, right? So I said a close on 393.25 in the Discord. This was the candle that did close under 393.25. All right, so that's the reason why I signaled that out to y'all the first 6 minutes of the market being open. Now, the second entry, this is when it happened, but this is when I told y'all about it, right? So I guess I'll put triggered here. And that's the reasoning. The second one was so the second one was here, and this was me sitting on my phone, looking at the rejections of this area. All right, so we made a lower high right here, clear lower high. This is the original high. This is the lower high. All right, so it's telling me that we're not in the uptrend at the moment, and then we're having all these rejections right here. So I'm saying, all right, cool. The same way we just moved our stop down to where right now our stop is really close, like it's a really tight stop. But that would be invalidating the trend if we do get that move. I said, all right, cool. So I'll enter on this rejection of 394.50, and this candle closed. I'll enter the 390 puts here, have my stop be right here. But that's when I started trying to fool around with the Zoom and everything. I couldn't get it taken care of. So that was the other entry that I had as a personal entry. And when I talk about going heavy, like that's a trade, but that's an entry I would have went heavy into because it was rejecting multiple times, right? Rejection here, rejection here, rejection here, candle, close below here. So that's another form of rejection. So that's 4 rejections, at least 3 wick rejections, showing me that we're pushing down and we made a lower high, showing me that we're not in an uptrend. Okay. SPY 390 puts from the entry signal on the live are now up 15%. Ooh. Well, it's Friday, so every time you refresh it, the percentage change. 15 to 13, 11 to 13. All right. So SPY puts, you're up. Like I always say, move the profits or move the stop to break even or to lock in profit. So even if you up only 5%, right? I don't know how many contracts you got, but you could, I'm not, but you could move that stop up to 5% so that if it goes back up and reverses on us, you would at least be locking in 5% or getting stopped out at break even. All right, no reason to be up 10% on the trade and then end up going down and taking a loss. 67%, Jay Oliver says in the chat, there's 67% in profit on my first entry with no trim. That's what I'm talking about, boy. That's what I'm talking about. No reason to trim. We have not made a higher high. All we have is lower highs, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. All right? No reason to trim. Okay, SPY is bouncing back up. So we just put in a lower low. All right? Put a lower low in. Still using 391.33 is our lower high. That's why I said if we break above, and I really would want to close, but if we close above that, then you can take that as an exit. But again, no reason to have been up. We entered on this candle, right? It dropped back down here, so it dropped almost $1. No reason to have caught $1's worth of a move. So it dropped 89 cents in total, it looks like. So no reason to be up on the position and let it go red, right? So if you're in the trade, you don't like holding. If you're in the trade and you don't like seeing your stuff go up and down, you should have took profits when you had profits. Right now, you might not be in profits because it bounced back up, which is fine. So, right, same thing that it did right here was bounce back up. Same thing it did right here was bounce back up. So now it's the same thing, right? No big deal that it's bouncing back up unless it gets a close above 391.33. You could count it just breaking over 393, but I prefer to see it close. If y'all got questions, put them in the chat.
Swap. So when you have like this device on your arm, TC52.
That DC52 sound cool. Sound like you making sideboards. You got a winter soldier over there or something. All right. So a new high, right? And this works a lot better as far as your P&L on your contracts earlier in the week. So again, it's Friday. So we not just in a battle with SPY on price, but we're also in a battle with theta because this contract is going to expire today. So we need heavier movements and we need them quicker. If you're still in the 390 put from the live entry, you should be up about 4% right now. Again, no reason to let a green trade go red. You can take your 4%, depending on how many contracts you got. If you got one contract, you might be up $5. If you got 20 contracts, you might be up $100, right? So keep in mind that the goal isn't just to make $1 million per trade, but to find consistency and compound your account. Right, and this also works really good on swings, and you'll see why. We just made a new high right here, a new lower high. So now, like, the stop loss is literally here now. So the stop loss is below where we entered at. So if this was like a scalp or something that didn't have theta involved, there would be literally no way you're losing. And that's based on price action. Because now our stop is 391.15. And we entered off a candle that closed at 391.30. Okay, so 2 cents. All right. And we're about to look like we're about to retest these new lows. Let's just see. It would be bad if we get this candle to not make a new low. Not bad, but we gotta see what happens. That. Somebody over there eating some potato chips at 8 in the morning. Look at that. This low is 390.32. This one I said we needed a new low. We got 390.31. So you got 1 cent. Still sitting here. About to potentially test new lows a day. Remember, we got in, the live call out was here. And then the Discord call out was up here. So if you're in the Discord, the last person that gave us an update said they were up 67% from the Discord call out. If you're on the live and you got in on the live, you might be only up about 5% or so. Again, no reason to let the trade. Yep, Toby said he's up 70% from the Discord call out. Perfect. All right. So we just put in, if this candle closes, we'll put in a new low. But now we're pushing back up. So above 391.10, if we close above that, that's when we can start seeing a potential flip. And definitely if we get a close above 391.33, then we're seeing we have a chance to move back up 392, so on, right? 392, if it holds that, then we see 393. Move the stop loss down. All right. So no reason to be red today on this Discord entry, live entry. This live entry went up at least 10%. It's 0 day expiration Friday. Don't shoot for the hills. Don't shoot for home runs. Don't leave money on the table. We're still sitting here. It looks like we just retested. What was this high? 390. This high was 391.04. This high was 390.92. So now looks like we're about to push that 391.10. So if you didn't lock in profits, we just made a new high on the 1 minute. All right. So we just got a higher high. So now pushing that second level. It's 10 cents away. Projection. So it's rejecting. Got 10 seconds left in this 1 minute candle, starting to push back up. Did not take out the 390.19 low. And that's where I just put that candle in there. At 390.25 is the new low. So you should absolutely be getting out right now. If you didn't get out when you were up 10%, and then if you're in the Discord and you were up 70%, I would take this as as a potential exit. All right, I would go ahead and exit here. It could reject this 391.33 level and drop back down. That's fine. Right? I'd rather take a 60% gain than end up taking just a 20% gain, holding on, hoping for a 200%. You know, 200% is cool. Right? Another way you can get 200% is get 450s. You know, get 540s. That add up? That don't add up. That adds up. 540s? Yeah, get 540s. Right? But it's typically gonna be easier to get 540s than 1-200. 540% gains than 1-200. Kari in the chat said, got my first green day this week of $14. Hey, bro, that's lunch. Me, got your first green day this week of $14. Still learning, but very satisfied you traded SPY. I'm glad, bro. I'm glad, and it's good to acknowledge that stuff. You know, because a lot of people see like all the screenshots of $2,000, $30,000, $50,000, $100,000. Start where you at, bro. Start where you at. And money is money at the end of the day. If somebody was walking down the street and was about to hand you $15, like, hey man, it's my good deed for the day. I'm giving you $15. You're not gonna turn it down. So don't do that with the market. Take that. Gas price is crazy right now. That's like 3 gallons, bro. Especially you in Cali. You in Cali, that's 2 gallons. But anywhere else, you got 3. Can't pronounce that name, but yeah. Somebody else said first green day this week on the Discord. They took the Discord entry, took profits at 51%. Appreciated. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. So they took profits, they got in based off the entry I gave the Discord group. All right, and do you see now, you see why I said to exit, right? Let's look at it. I gave the exit. We moved the stop down. We had these tests, right? Had the close right here above this low, which was the exit. And SPY is up 55. That just formed a 55-cent candle. So this was the exit. This was the exit if you were going to take your profits and not let the green trade go red. Right? We made a higher low. But look at SPY going up now. Was it that hard? Was that hard? We just walked through the whole thing. Live in action. Exit the puts here because SPY is breaking trend and about to go up. It's not hard. It's just principles. It's principles and concepts. It's price. Price is price. All right. So this is how we trade the 1-minute chart. That's all I've been on the whole time. I think I popped to a 15 to try to find a support level. Couldn't find one, so I had to switch to the daily. But again, everybody in the Discord who took that, you ate. Drop it in the Discord. Let them folks know. For this specific trade, am I just charting on TradingView, but trading on Tastyworks? Yeah, so I'm charting on TradingView, but then I'm entering my trades on a separate brokerage. So there you have it. SPY is coming back. Look at this. What's this high of this candle? 391.92. What we got over here? 391.91. 392. Right. So we have a rejection right here of that original high, right? Which if you rewind what I said we're gonna break through here off that. We can push 392 and reject, or if we break through 392, we head back up to 393, which was this resistance or this support that turned resistance, right? So what do we get? We got the first one, which is that rejection of 392. So now we're gonna come back down, retest this high at 391.30, and we're gonna see if we bounce up or if we just start chopping sideways. And if we do break through 392, we head back to 393. We can make a Schoolhouse Rock song. bounced off the 390. What level is this? We bounced off of that 391. Might be like 391.25, 391.26. And now we're back up retesting the what? 392 area, right? 391.92. It's just price, y'all. It's just price. Trading the 1 minute isn't hard. You don't need 30 indicators on your chart. You can use them. They can help. And when I say stuff like that, I'm not knocking the use of indicators. I've used indicators before. I have strategies that are strictly based on indicators. This past month, I haven't really used them, but even on the weekends, I'll test out different indicators and see if I can come up with different strategies based on them, and then I won't use them. But I found this to be simple, right? So trading, you want to be profitable. And this is what I talk about a lot of times with, it's in my free course, but I talk about with like beginner traders a lot when we're talking about strategy. You want to be probable. You want to be profitable. There's another P word. Can't think of it. I don't know. Profitable. I don't know. But yeah, then you just hopped in the live. Yeah, it's too late to take that put. The put is done. That put is done. Now, what you could do if you want to be a gangster, is you could take a put entry right here of 391 and just have a real type stop loss of like 392.15. If you just feel like being a gangster about your life today, you could do that. I'm not saying to do that, but you could. I don't think that trade is a very good trade to take, but you could. So again, if you wanted to be a gangster with it, you could enter your short position here. You could have a stop right here at 392, like 10. And then you could target this 391 level and scalp that out. You could break that and continue down to retest the 390 area. But again, I wouldn't take that trade. If you're just itching for a trade, that would be a setup I would do, but I don't think that's solid. Seeing as we're starting to kind of reverse out, was an option. Nope, you're down too much. You can't take any more losses. Wait on the next call out. Smart move. But that's just me doing an analysis if I were trying to go puts. But with us making higher lows, so this is another higher low. I'm not sure why the indicator didn't print that for me there, but this is another higher low. There's another higher low. So we're continuing to make higher lows. There's no reason to go puts, right? And that's where a lot of people get messed up at, is being like, oh, we're in the downtrend and it just came back up. I'm immediately buying puts. You need to have something that actually validates that put entry, right? So this is where we're at. It's moving sideways. How did I get my levels? Put them there. Okay, sorry, that's not what you so let's do. I'll tell you, bro. But all my levels just me laying out lines across the lows. When we get a low point, I'm just throwing a line on that low point. If it was a different day of the week, I probably would try to grab this. Not on a Friday. It's too risky on a Friday. All right. So how did I get my levels? Somebody asked in the chat. I just drew lines on the lows. So I'll delete them all. Right. And the indicator I have up, the only indicator I really been using this past month is this one right here, pivots high and low. So you come to indicators, pivot points high, low. That's what I got up. All right, so let me just delete all this stuff. I like the EMA being up. Sometimes I'll look at it, but not too well. And I had this 200 EMA up Sometimes I'll take into consideration where the price is relative to it, and I'll just trade in the. Get muted. You're the next winner of Get Muted on Zoom. Dun, dun. There's your prize. A mute. All right. Y'all know I like to have fun on here too. All right, so the levels, bro. Levels are just me putting levels off of where price just bounced off of, right? Boom. What do we see? Price bounced off here, price bounces off here, price bounces off here. All right. What's another level? This one right here. And you can do horizontal lines. I like to think of them as zones because it's not always going to be a pinpoint perfect bounce off the same thing every single time. Boom. What do we see here? Rejection, 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 rejection. It's like 4 or 5 candles rejecting that level right there, 392, which also is a psychological level. Oh, rejection, rejection, right? There's like 6 candles rejecting it. You would have got stopped out on that short. I'm glad you didn't take it. That's why I was saying there's no reason to get puts right there, but a lot of people would have been like, oh, it's rejecting. We're going to grab put. Yep, you'll be losing. All right. Levels. Bouncing here, 390.25. Bounce, 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 bounce. All right. So that's it. All levels are just looking at areas where price is supported or price rejects. That's all it is. And just put in a new higher high. This was a higher high here. This was a higher high. This is the higher high. So now we have 1, 2, 3 higher highs being put in. We have 1, 2, technically 4, but we say 3 higher lows that have been put in. We got higher highs, we got higher lows. This is why, again, we're not taking puts right now. That makes sense. Let me know in the chat. Just drop a yes or drop a Y if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, I don't know. Just playing. It doesn't make sense to ask a question. Bull flag breakout right now. Are you looking at the 1 minute chart? Are you talking about this right here? Yeah. What are you talking about? Yeah.
I think we're going back to 393 and we're just gonna consolidate from there.
Sounds like Xavier.
Oh my God, bro. What do y'all talking about my whole government?
I ain't dropping middleman, bro.
You and Avery. Avery put it out on IG Live.
Are you talking about April Darkwood? Hey, bro, why is it that all y'all don't go by y'all first name for real?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. That's a good question.
JJ don't go by her first name either. So I'm not gonna call that.
I don't. Problem.
I was saying CEO here.
Yeah, don't try to do me thinking I'm not on here.
I know you on here. I wouldn't talk about you if you wasn't on here. JJ.
Okay. Anyways, I'm looking at Roku.
Turn your camera.
Coming at my job.
Turn your camera on, JJ.
Why the price of gas is so high in the United States is that refineries.
That's what we need to get some morale boost in here. We need to see your face.
It's too early in the morning.
You gonna get one?
Oh, I like Square and PayPal.
Like Krispy Kreme now? What you messing with?
We getting some momentum here.
Just let Krispy Kreme now.
Square.
America runs on Dunkin'. What's Krispy Kreme's slogan?
Get some donuts.
Somebody ordering donuts.
What?
Ooh, Square looks like it's about to break.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this 10-minute candle close and see what we talking about.
Is it gonna break support? I don't know what rhymes.
It's Avery stock, actually.
It's all of our stock. We can share it. We can pass it to the team.
What's my stock?
Square.
Oh, I love Square.
See?
Okay, Avery,
Square and Upstart.
Passing Square around. You can't fall in love, man.
I just love Square. Long term, I'm about
Avery
it.
love PayPal.
No, I don't love PayPal. What the hell? Whenever talking so much.
Okay. How do you get your levels?
Oh,
on the chart? I just
Lucid.
showed you, bro. The 1 minute. For me,
Lucy.
it's all the same, bro. Price is price. The same way you get levels on a 1-day chart, which is just connecting highs and lows and wicks. The same way you get levels on a 1-day, the same way you get levels on a 1 hour, is the same way I get levels on 1 minute. I'm just doing it on a smaller time frame.
Oh, there goes Roku. Damn it.
I hope y'all didn't go in on Amazon. Everybody who's buying Amazon at the split. I'm about to buy Amazon at the split.
Hold on, bro. Everybody on my IG live.
Okay.
Why you not getting it? Said,
Why you not getting Amazon? They about to split. I said, I like Amazon about $95.
Right,
We like Amazon at 50.
Dang. Hey, I was trying to give a little lever on it.
Nah, we needed that. No, 75. If I can get it at 75, I'm good.
I'll get my. I ain't gonna care. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it. If we get a bounce off of the 102, I'll get a 2-year leap. That's gonna be my entry. I'll get I ain't buying nothing in the bear market, bro. That's
tell me, I know, bro, but you know, those prices look irresistible, man. Everybody going heavy, like, yo, we still dropping. PayPal about to, man, PayPal, I think Apple is definitely about to kill the fintech space. So PayPal, Square and Apple got to deal with parts, but PayPal is about to be in trouble, man. So I don't know who got PayPal, but y'all start rethinking that business model.
What you got for breakfast, brother?
Apple.
That sounds good.
Or we about to check out this view.
Eggs and bacon sounds good.
Is this the same one that was talking about donuts and now talking about eggs?
Like before you smoke or after smoke? All right, I have to pull out.
I really think we're going back to 393 though.
Yeah, I think we're going back to VWAP then reject back down to 390.
I think since we had a big move yesterday afternoon, we'll go to 393 and then we'll sit until next week.
I should have went heavy on that spot put yesterday, man. I was thinking about it, but it was a big rip.
I told you.
Bro, when that spot, that one contract went 200%. And man, I was ready to like drop 10K on that, like no talk. But
bro,
I was like,
me and Nate, yesterday when all of us was talking, and I was like, Nate, bro, let's get some more Apple puts. Bro, even Apple puts that we bought yesterday at the end went 600%.
Man. Yeah, man. I wish I would have went. If I would have went heavy, I would have been good. I wouldn't have traded for the rest of the year.
I don't know about rest of the year.
I would have made, bro. If I put 10K on that, I would have like made
even cryptocurrencies.
Almost like
I should have gotten Lucid on that pullback.
Oh, it was a pullback. I was looking at it too.
Yeah,
I seen it go back up like 1838. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I think.
Damn it, it's dropping. We'll wait for another pullback.
Yeah. I want the next one 1825. I can get an 18.
Oh, it's damn Lucid.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start light right here.
Y'all heard that? Don't say we didn't tell you. Me and Zay is telling y'all about Lucid.
On the drop from you guys for market opening. It's at that 9% make us go.
Wait for a pullback. It's a slight pullback right here.
What's the strike in the date?
$18 put today. I like playing. Well, we like playing 0 DTE.
If you're not comfortable, get next Friday.
Next Friday. Oh yeah. I was just Friday. What you mean? I'm tripping.
I'll get here at 18 cents. 17. I got fill at 17.
Nice. Done.
You try to get, are you,
Charlie.
are you taking Lucid for the upside?
Asparagus, because I want to wrap that asparagus in bacon.
Jordan.
Somebody
mute
What's
them.
up, JJ?
Is that
Oh,
you?
mute these folks up?
Yes,
Nah, I was
please.
muted.
Please
I was
mute
just muted,
them.
hoping y'all wasn't reading my lips. Is all. That's all. Oh, so like I was saying, y'all, I just muted everybody who was talking. So Xavier, you want to unmute yourself again? That's fine. I don't know which one to do. But that's what I was talking about, y'all, with that spy. Like we broke it down already. But look at us pushing back up, right? No reason to be here talking about you getting puts unless you had like a real tight stop loss, which you would have got stopped out on. So what? -3%, no big deal. If you did, but that's when, like, bro, we're going back up right now. Don't fight what you see. What does they always say? Trade what you see, not what you think. Trade what you see. Trade what the market gives you. Just don't
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, put that on some shirts. Something.
Nah, I'm taking mine to lunch at 12:30 if you want to go. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna finish the trading day and then I'm done.
Did you say we taking Lucid for the upside, right?
No, sir, we're in puts.
Oh, put, okay.
Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what else we see.
That's a huge gap on SPY. And the lotto in me is like, yeah, bro, you could just get like a month out swing that'll profit off a gap fill if you fill the gap within a month, you know, within
Yeah.
2.
Sorry, if y'all aren't in Lucid, I'm up 15% already.
Yeah, I would say I'm up.
Okay, myself.
Yeah. So I got it filled at 17. It's at 21 right now.
Ooh.
If we break here, we going down on 18.
Yeah, I think I really like Roku. I think I'm gonna wait on the pullback for Roku too.
Major stocks are at key levels, like Amazon's at 110, Apple's at 138, SPY's at 391. So this could really determine where we go.
Down, down, down.
Look at plug.
Hey Jay, who you got tonight for the game? Don't say Warriors.
Warriors.
And bro, I'm sticking to stocks, my guy. My God.
Hey, I would say because if it was bro, I'm literally 3 for 3 on the finals.
Man.
I'm loving it right now.
Bro, I tell you what, bro, I'm a LeBron fan, so I like never liked the Warriors. This is the first time I've ever rooted for the Warriors, bro, and they let me down big time.
Oh yeah, of course.
My guy Draymond needs to get it together.
Good luck. That man got more fouls than he got points.
No, exactly.
Yeah. Is Steph in for tonight, or is he hurt?
He say he good to go, but it's gonna be a game time.
Oh, okay.
There that worked. Come on, go.
391, 23.
AMC.
There goes
AMC
App.
dropping. Let's go.
Come on. Come on.
There goes Amazon.
Let's go.
Apple dropping. AMD, goddamn.
MU look like it's about to break. Low a day. It broke.
AMC below 1220. My fault.
Plug is out of there. GE is out of there. Oof.
Here's the big takeaway, right? So we take a step back, we look at it. SPY's already down 2.6%. Qs are down 3.4%. Big stocks like Amazon's down 5.45%. Apple's down 3.5%. So it's like now we just got to think about how much more can these stocks bleed at a given day like this, where CPI data was horrible. So I'm gonna go back and look at past performances and see what I can see. But we're already down 3.5%. I don't know how much more room we got to go down.
I don't think they're gonna let us drop that much more, because from yesterday, after 12 o'clock till today, this morning with the CPI information and stuff, I don't really think they're gonna let us drop too much more.
Yeah. Like I feel like Apple's bouncing back, Amazon's bouncing up right now. So I don't know, man. It'll be interesting to see, because gotta have the low of the day break, but I don't see it's breaking 390 right now.
I don't either. And we in this ranging area, so we can range from 388 to 393.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I usually did. This is back from a year ago, same thing. But yeah, I just don't think we're gonna break and go that far down.
Yeah.
I just think low, let's go back to 390. If we break 390, 389, but I don't think we're going to 388.
Is that 2 down on SPY?
You said who down?
2
down.
on
We don't
maybe?
trade the strat.
You don't trade the strat. My bad.
No. I know what you're saying, but I don't trade the strat. That's Sir Moody.
Yeah, bro, that's 2 down, bro. I'm not just deep off in this strat like that either. I'm starting to pick up with some of the stuff. It's just really just putting numbers to like what I already be looking at.
Yeah, just identifying the candles.
That's right there. So yeah, that's a 2 down. Now we're looking like we might get a 3 bar.
Hello.
Hey, Jordan, on your screen it says replay. So can you watch the replay of how the chart was coming out?
Yes, sir. You can hit this button right there, and you can hit something like that right there, and you can get a bang.
Bro, that's game. Do you have to pay for that service?
Yeah. You got it on TradingView too as well.
Is this trading?
I don't have TradingView.
I think it's
I
free on the. I think it's free on the regular one. I think. I don't know.
It's not free on trading. It's not free on trade. This is TradingView, but it's not free on trading.
Okay.
It's on
that's like that, but it's like the line graph. So we don't use line, so it doesn't work.
Jay, you can use on demand on TD, right?
I tried that. I didn't change that. I need to change the settings on it.
Yeah.
I used to just record my screen. That's what I have been doing.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Nah, just go to the house and change clothes now. And then come back.
just change clothes.
Walmart is running.
Anytime the market dumps, Walmart runs. Check Kroger's. I bet you Kroger doing the same thing.
Hashtag consumer staples.
Yep.
Talk
Even
that
though ain't no groceries in the grocery store.
Yeah, it ain't as strong as Walmart though.
Yeah, nah, Kroger ain't never as strong as Walmart.
Bro, Kroger was out of chicken where I'm in Kentucky. They were out of chicken and eggs for a while. What the hell?
Right,
Cartons.
like all of them literally got these big old containers sending like the parking lot here in Georgia. And like it's all they backlog stuff. The dude said that because I asked the dude at Target, and he was like, "Yeah, it's all they backlog stuff that they ordered last year, and it's just not coming in."
Hey Zay, I'm gonna come down there, bro.
I bet.
Yeah, I know a lot of people in
Two, bro,
trucking.
top two.
A lot of people that I know in the trucking business right now are saying that they like actually aren't even driving. Like if you own your truck, they just park their trucks because they're saying the gas and then the rates that stores are paying to ship stuff is not matching up. Like it ain't even worth their time. So I think it started out, when the pandemic first started, but it just keeps snowballing and things gonna get worse and worse.
Yeah, that's the same thing even with Uber drivers too. Like they don't even, there's no point in driving.
If you in on Lucid, you are up 20% too as well. Well, 27%.
So we up more than that.
2020. Why is this pulled back? Still up though. I'm gonna jump in the shower right quick.
I need spot to break lower day right here. Hey Jordan, someone's asking you about a swing spy gap fill.
Appreciate you, bro. I definitely will.
At zero, like at the end of the day, just so our weekend folks can keep caught up and we don't come back to something like that.
I hope them weekend folks get caught up, my guy. All right. What was the lucid play? I missed it. Maybe they called it out in the chat. Jordan, I mentioned a swing to fill the gap on SPY. What are the thoughts on a 400 call for June 30th at $500? Elizabeth said, why you need to break the lower day? Well, Elizabeth, if it breaks the lower day, then we're likely to see a continuation of the down move. And that's what BW was looking at. I want to say that's John. He looks like a John in a picture. I don't know. All right. Okay, bro. Okay. So yeah, Kari, as far as going for a gap fill of a 400 call, what's the gap at? Oh, I'm over here with all this after hours data. All right. Slide back over here. So it closed at, I'm making this a lot harder. So let's see. All right, there we go. Yeah, 400 call for June 30th. What's the day? June 10th. All right, here's the deal. Here's the deal. It's gonna be a lotto. I'll say that to say the least. All right. And let me break it down for you with a perfectly simple example, right? So over here, like I said earlier, that was on yesterday's call. Like I said, on yesterday's call, the bigger the gap, typically the longer you're gonna see it take to fill. All right. So here's another example of a huge gap. All right. It was that 408 right here. And then it came down and opened at 400. So that's an $8 gap.
Urgent drain.
It was $8 gap right here. And it didn't fill that gap. Hold on, gotta hit that mute one time. All right. So it didn't fill that gap for It still ain't even filling it. Gap, really. So it ain't fill the gap, but all right. Not just do it. Okay, here's another gap. Here's a better gap. All right, cool. So this gap didn't get filled. It still hasn't gotten filled. This is from May 4th, so it's been a month already. So that's why I'm saying consider it to be a lotto on the gap fill. So if you're fine with throwing up that $500 contract, then you can do so. I mean, we see a clear resistance right here at 417, but just like this gap didn't get filled yet, and it's been over a month, that's the type of risk it's going to take. So if you do take a 400 call, I don't think there's anything wrong with taking that trade unless we make a new low. So it'll be something maybe to enter at the end of the day. That would be like an end of the day entry, or if we break outside of this candle, outside of this hour bar right here. But yeah, otherwise, just consider it a lotto nonstop. Yeah, it's a runaway gap, Kenny. That's why you're not trying to fade that gap. Or you're not trying to trade a gap fill. But just like this one over here that still hasn't filled. They can keep going. Let's see what else. Got you. Yeah, bro. So just consider it a lotto. I like the concept. And it is the weekend, so you don't know what type of catalyst we might get over the weekend that could propel it back up. You do have a resistance level right here. You have another resistance at 407. So all in all, I just consider it a lotto if you do trade it. And we're in a bear market. And we're dropping, so it's not the safest decision to make. You want to trade gaps in the direction of the trend, and the trend is down. So I don't like that idea too much. All right. You didn't close shop at open. You were sleeping. Dang, it's up 73%. Great. Jamal, I am not calling a 400 call for June 30th as a trade. It's not what I'm doing. Somebody asked about it. I mentioned the potential gap fill trade, but regardless, if you do trade the gap fill, it is a very high risk trade. One, you're trading against the overall trend direction, right? So you are trading the gap fill, which is cool. But if you look at overall trend, the overall trend is going down, right? So you're trading against the trend. You could wait till end of day to get a better price, assuming that we don't reverse. And you could wait until it comes and retests one of these wick areas. If you did want to enter it, we have the weekend coming up, so you don't know what can happen over the weekend. Maybe it gets a pop, but I don't like it just off the premise that we're in the downtrend. That's my only reason I'm not hopping in a gap fill trade right now as a lotto. And if I did, it probably would be, maybe I could go like 2 months out and get a 417. That might be a little less costly. All right, it is 2 hours into the Zoom, I think. Nah, we're not. We're out ahead. But I'm done for the day. Doubled in account again this week. 3 weeks in a row. If you were on the live earlier, if you're in the Discord, you caught spot puts. A lot of people made 50% and up. Off the live, you should have made about 10%. No, I didn't look at too low for puts. Thanks for bringing it up, Courtney. I'm glad somebody didn't close shop and is up. Yeah. If you held the shop puts that I called, or the debit spreads, or anything that I called on shop, you're really up. Those 350 puts are deep in the money. I didn't look at Twilio. I haven't really been looking at, I don't know, it's like I've been trading a lot, but at the same time, I feel like I haven't been trading a lot. So I'll probably look at the end of the day for some potential weekend swings. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about that. What's up, the Bean Garden? Appreciate you too, bro. Twilio is no reason to chase it though, if you're not already in it. But there's a lot of money you would have made almost off of, not almost off of anything. Like we looked at Kroger, we looked at Walmart. This was my trade recap from the other day we did live trading. Alibaba's forming a double inside day. So like I mentioned when we were on the live, not to chase swinging calls, but to see if we broke above this trend line and see for a pullback to the trend line to retest before a potential bounce off. All right. That's what I was talking about for Alibaba. That's what I would watch for before getting in calls, is a bounce off the trend line. Right now it's forming a double inside day, which just means it's consolidating. But when it breaks out, we can anticipate some pretty good movement, whether it's to the upside or the downside. There is a gap below that you could target. So that could be a potential overnight swing as well. I'm not entering it. We do have a gap below. That gap is down to 104 from 109. So it might not be a bad move. All right. Thanks, Bree. All right, y'all. I'm gonna hop off. I got class tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're just gonna go over using the bots in the chat. And then we'll have Q&A. We can do Club MSC. You know, we just sit around and talk about whatever we talk about. It could be wealth, it can be stocks, it could be life, you know, mindset, perspective, whatever. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day.
Hey Jordan, are we gonna be doing any like live trading like this like next week too?
I've thought about it, bro. So earlier today, I was thinking about where I would run live trading Monday, Wednesday, Fridays for about 2 hours and take Tuesday and Thursdays off essentially from the chat outside of like support tickets and things of that nature. So that's something I've thought about. I'm also trying to bring somebody in who would consistently live trade. I don't want to sit here and live trade every day. Like I do a great job. I feel like the stats show it as well. And y'all benefit from it, but there's a lot of like CEO type, admin type stuff that I need to be more focused on. So we'll see, bro. I've been thinking about it 3 times a week, trading 0 DTE on SPY really is my thought.
All right, I appreciate it. Yeah, because I know you have to do your own trading psychology and everything. You can't be worrying about everybody else. But I appreciate it. That was a lot of help. Pretty helpful today.
Thanks for popping in as always, bro. I don't see JJ or Zay on here anymore. Jay, I don't know if you want to look at some stuff or share your screen or talk through some things.
I'm still here, but I gotta get off too. I'm about to go to work, get ready for work. Or I might hop on voice if I do come back.
Thanks for joining, JJ.
Thank you, Jordan.
Oh, Nate said, Nate, if you want to live trade Apple, you talking about today? You talking about like another time? I could just give you host, bro, and you can run it. You said you never live